They called it just another tropical wave, a ripple of clouds born off the coast of Africa. But what started as a whisper on August 11th quickly became a name that would haunt the Atlantic, Erin. In just a few days, this storm became something meteorologists feared most. An unstoppable giant, growing faster than forecasts could keep up. At first, it was weak, barely noticed as it drifted across the Atlantic. But warm waters, hotter than usual this year, fed it like fuel to fire. Every hour, Erin grew stronger. By August 15th, it was no longer a storm, it was a hurricane. And then the unthinkable happened. In just one night, Erin underwent explosive intensification. The winds roared past 160 miles per hour. The pressure dropped to 915 millibars. In the dark hours of August 16th, Erin became a Category 5 monster. Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, Turks and Caicos, the Southeast Bahamas. Rain poured in sheets, like walls of water crashing down from the sky. Streets turned into rivers. Homes were swallowed. Power grids collapsed into silence. Thousands huddled in darkness, listening to the howling winds. And even before it became a hurricane, its precursor had already claimed lives. In Cape Verde, flash floods swept through towns, leaving at least 9 dead. Erin had blood on its hands, before it even had a name. Low, ominous drumbeat in background, but Erin wasn't slowing down. It was growing. Its eye widened, cold, calm, and merciless, staring down everything in its path. The storm's reach stretched across hundreds of miles, whipping the Atlantic into chaos. Even hundreds of miles away, its presence was felt. The U.S. East Coast braced for impact, not from landfall, but from the ocean itself. Waves began to rise, taller each hour. Rip currents, invisible, deadly, pulled at the shores. From Florida to the Carolinas to New England, the beaches had turned into traps. Then, silence. Meteorologists saw it on the satellite. The eye collapsing. Erin was weakening. The Category 5, down to 4, even brushing the line of a 3. Was this the end of the storm's fury? No. This was the eye wall replacement cycle. The storm was tearing itself apart, only to rebuild, bigger, wider, deadlier. Hours later, Erin surged again. Category 4. Winds back above 130 miles per hour. The monster had returned. Now, Erin's path drifts closer to the United States. Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, 965 miles away. Close enough to see the surf. Close enough to fear. Forecast models twist and change. Some show the storm curving out to sea. Others warn it could push closer, brushing the coast, or worse. Evacuations are already underway in North Carolina's Outer Banks. On Hatteras Island, officials have declared a state of emergency, not for direct landfall, but for what comes with a storm this size. Flooding, storm surge, and the relentless, pounding waves of the Atlantic. Erin doesn't have to make landfall kill. The beaches are already under siege. Swimmers and surfers face life-threatening rip currents. Coastal homes brace for flooding as tides climb higher. Ferries are canceled, flights grounded, roads washed out. And still, Erin churns offshore. A giant with no mercy, growing more unpredictable by the hour. The storm has already written tragedy across the Caribbean. Now, its sights are set on the waters between Bermuda and the United States. But the question remains, will Erin drift harmlessly back to sea? Or will the Atlantic unleash its fury on millions along the U.S. coast? The truth is, no one knows. What we do know is that the storm has already made history. The first hurricane of the 2025 season, the first major hurricane, the first Category 5, and one of the fastest growing storms ever recorded. And the season has only just begun. This is not the end of Hurricane Erin's story. Stay tuned, because the next chapter of Erin may decide the fate of millions.